Welcome back to the Super Bros Kitchen. The culinary world will never be the same after our revolutionary bloomin' Benny. First up, a humble russet potato, peeled and shredded like a champion. Toss it on a cheesecloth, shower it with some salt, and let it sit for 10. Remember, patience is a virtue, folks. The longer you wait, the crispier it gets. Squeeze out that moisture and set it aside for its big debut. On to the onions. Chopped and dressed in cornstarch, salt and pepper. Fried to golden perfection, set them aside for later at our build station. It's egg separation time. We're going to separate 4 eggs, and the way I like to do it is using the hand method. I find it's a lot easier than using back and forth into a peel. Let's discard those shells. Watch how easy it is. Look at that. Perfect egg yolks every time. We need 4 of those. We'll have a quick wash up. And then we'll move on to seasoning our egg whites. Now I have here 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a ½ teaspoon of cayenne powder goes in. Then I like to put in 1 tablespoon of whole grain beer mustard. 1 heaping tablespoon goes in. If you don't have beer mustard, any grainy Dijon will work. Mix it up well. It's yolk time, folks. Toss in some lemon juice, sea salt, and whisk till it froths up. This baby's ready for action. Now let's get ready for a flavor explosion. A minced serrano pepper. Take the seeds out, scrape down like this. Grab a clean bowl here. And now I like to put the seeds in my sauce because I like the spice. So if you like spice, definitely add your serrano seeds. If you don't, leave them out. Now we're going to remove the center part of the serrano pepper using a spoon. Just slide it right out. Now we're going to slice our serrano peppers lengthwise. Then turn them sideways and we're going to chop them up nice and fine. This is perfect for our sauce. A tablespoon of our magical beer mustard, mayo, and ketchup, along with a sprinkle of sea salt, go in. Now we're going to mix it all up and have a taste. Bacon lovers, this one's for you. Sizzling, thick-cut smoked bacon. Keep it flexible, guys. Look at that bacon crisp up. Gorgeous. Now we're going to lay it on some paper towel and set it aside. We're melting some unsalted butter here, so we're going to put that on the cast iron. Now we're going to grab some 3-inch to 4-inch cookie egg molds and oil it up. Just oil the insides, and then we're going to set those on the grill. And grab our butter and pour it in, fill the bottoms. Then we're going to add our shredded potatoes. As much as you want here, guys. Fill the molds if you want. That's it. There we go. A little more. Perfect. Now we're gonna add our egg white mixture. Not too much here. We just want it to use it as a binder. We don't want to add too much. We want to keep our potato crisps nice and crispy. Gently give them a little shove after a couple of minutes, loosen up the bottoms. Then just go around with the backside of a flipper or a spatula, and then we'll gently lift that mold right off. Perfect. Grab the other one. And when you're ready, we are going to flip these guys. I usually like to wait a couple of minutes. Let's go for the flip. That one held together nice. Oh, that one broke apart. But that's okay, we can fix this. Let's grab our mold that we had earlier. See how I push everything back into the mold? And we'll reshape it. That's all you have to do. Sometimes this is gonna happen to even the greatest chefs. You're gonna have blowouts. It's all about how you can manage and repair your problems. Look at how crispy and beautiful those cakes are. We're gonna set those aside at our building station now. And we're gonna put our molds back into a clean surface and wrap bacon around the inside edge, just like this. Look at that, beautiful. Now we're gonna go in with our melted butter and crack an egg inside the center. Now we're gonna leave this for a few minutes and let the bottom toast up while we sprinkle the top with some salt. Now we're gonna add in our butter into the corner and start basting the top of this beautiful egg. So get your basting spoon together, tilt your pan. Look at that brown butter. We're gonna go right on top of this egg. This is how we're cooking the top of this egg, guys. So we're just gonna baste it until we create a nice glazed top of an egg here. That's when you know you're done. As the butter cooks and gets hotter, it's gonna start cooking that top of the egg. So just keep basting and keep working it, and you'll achieve exactly what you want to see here. A perfectly cooked egg. When you feel comfortable, we're gonna go and remove the mold from it. Usually wait a couple minutes here, then go in and remove the mold. We're gonna give it one final basting here now that the butter has heated up really well. Then we should be good to remove that mold. Now we'll remove the mold from our egg and our bacon, and then we're gonna drain some excess butter and take it to our other station, our prep station. We're gonna add a little bit of maple syrup to our egg yolks here, guys. I like to do about a tablespoon, give it a little mix up, and go on to our double boiler. Whisking is key here, folks. No lumpy eggs on our watch. Keep mixing up really well, scraping down the sides when needed, because the eggs can cook on the side of this bowl as well. So we want to keep it down. Keep whisking. In goes the butter slowly. You want to do this in stages, everyone. Just keep mixing. You can take the bowl off the heat as needed. Remember, we're not trying to cook our eggs. We are trying to thicken them. Keep mixing. Add a little bit more butter to our mix here. Just like that. A little bit more. And we'll just keep mixing up. Look at the color of our sauce now. It's coming together. Gorgeous. We'll just take it off the heat and mix it up for a few minutes, let it cool, scrape down the sides. Then we'll go right back onto the heat. The key to a perfect Hollandaise sauce is slowly incorporating your butter and never stop whisking. Always move, control your temperatures. That's all there is to it. If you walk away from this I'm sorry, but you're gonna be eating scrambled eggs. This is done. Now we're gonna set it aside. Let's start with a toasted English muffin, and we'll drip some of our beautiful butter on top. Next, we'll add our crispy potato, and on top of that goes our beautiful Serrano pepper maple syrup sauce. I like to add a little bit more than a tablespoon here. So when we add the egg, it will run down just a little bit, as you can see when I add the egg. It will drip down onto the plate. There it comes. Now we're gonna mix up our Hollandaise sauce after we add our egg top and go around all around the edges of the bacon. I like to let it drip down and cascade down the side onto the plate. Now we're gonna go in with our crispy onion crisp just on top. Gorgeous. Beautiful, just like that. Now we're gonna chop up some Serrano pepper garnish. Just a few little slivers is all you need here, just for color and contrast, and a little flavor, a little extra pop of heat. Who doesn't like a little extra heat, especially when you got that sweet maple sauce? Looks like we're done here. This looks beautiful. Gorgeous, I can't wait to eat this. Come on, guys. Let's cook up this bloomin' Benny. Let's eat this together. Wow, look at that. This, my friends, is the breakfast of champions. 5-star breakfast in your very own kitchen. I challenge you to create and enjoy this mouth-watering masterpiece. Until next time, keep creating magic with the Super Bros. Tradition at its finest.
But then I do it all